Hey guys, thanks for stopping on in for today's MLB Pick video play. In this one, talking about this Game 4 matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves for August 19th, 2018. Now, Colorado certainly brings in a mental edge into this matchup, given how this series with Atlanta has gone thus far. But with their recent success, the Rockies now standing at a mark of 67-56 overall, 36-29 on the road in comparison to the Braves, who are at 68-54 overall, and a nice 34-27 at home. But getting into the thick of this series here, where the Rockies have time and again been in a situation in the ninth inning where they've had their backs against the wall, but then they've been able to break through and get past Atlanta. That happening in Game 1 as well as the game last night. But the first three games of this series, Colorado's gone on to win every single one of them, and now trying to get the sweep here in Game 4. And Colorado, they've been going against a really tough schedule, but that hasn't stopped them from continuing to climb within a very competitive NL West race, along with the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, Colorado, in terms of their numbers on the year, 23rd in the majors in total team ERA, 10th in runs scored, and I actually wouldn't be surprised to see them finish more closer to maybe even potentially the top 5 in offensive production as this unit continues to show improvement on that side, and they have a number of dangerous weapons that can get the job done offensively. And Colorado today, they're going to be sending out 23-year-old righty Germán Marquez, who's made 24 starts this year. He's certainly been up and down, but he looked very good in his last outing. But right now he's sitting on a 4.51 ERA, a 1.34 whip. But in his last start, he came on the road against the Houston Astros, a very dangerous opponent. He went 7 innings, giving up just 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, to 7 strikeouts. And Marquez, more recently, I like the direction that he's been trending in. Certainly a positive sign for Colorado going through the rest of the regular season if they can continue to get this kind of production from their young 23-year-old righty. Now, he'll be taking on an Atlanta team that has to be frustrated right now with how they've given up some of these contests here in this series at home against Colorado. And the Braves still in a pretty good spot right now over in the NL East in a very competitive race, along with the Philadelphia Phillies and Washington. Still a number of games back at this point, but the Braves, in terms of their numbers, they're 9th in the majors in runs scored, 12th in total team ERA. And today, Atlanta going to be sending out 34-year-old righty Anibal Sanchez, who's actually been pretty impressive this year. He's made 16 starts, sitting on just a 3.07 ERA, a 1.09 whip. And Atlanta, way back at the beginning of the year, they really didn't expect that they were going to get a whole lot out of Anibal Sanchez, but he's just been consistently putting up some pretty good numbers, although I'm still not entirely convinced that Sanchez can continue to be this effective throughout the rest of the regular season and maybe into the playoffs. We saw him slip up a bit in his last outing, which came against not the greatest offensive team by any means, but Sanchez at home, he went 5 innings against the Miami Marlins, giving up 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks to 6 strikeouts. So in terms of this pitching matchup, even though Sanchez has had an overall better body of work in comparison to Marquez this year, some of that you can equate to Marquez having to pitch a lot of his games over at Coors Field. But if I decide with one starter here, I might even give a little bit more confidence over to Colorado side. And with the mental edge and the momentum that the Rockies bring into this Game 4 matchup, especially with how they ended last night's game in extra innings, I feel like Colorado is in a pretty good spot here, coming in as slight dogs on the money line at plus 115 to be the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hope to see you guys back here for tomorrow's video.